Hey guys, Super Chuni here from GSP Talk Sports. We're talking football roundup from this week, midweek games, and look forward to this weekend's games. So this week we had small matter of the Carabao Cup. Going through the results real quick, the big results. We had Brighton 6 over Barnsley nil. Um, Burnley got an upset from Cardiff. Cardiff from League One upsetting Burnley 2-1. We had Fulham over Cambridge, Fulham 1-0. Chelsea surviving a little scare in their game, prevailing 2-1 over Lincoln. Uh, Wigan nil, um, Wickham 2. So we had Wickham 2 over Wigan. And then a bit of an upset, we had Wolves 2-0 over Everton. And Wrexham 2 over Reading 2-0. And Liverpool with a little wobble and well, like a TK with a stupid red card on a yellow, taking off his jersey to celebrate, getting red carded and will miss this weekend's clash against Palace. Liverpool 2, Southampton 1. So that's EFL. Um, Continuing with the other EFL games, we had Man City over Huddersfield 2-0. Newcastle 4-1 over Bradford. Spurs 3-0 over Doncaster. And Arsenal prevailing over Port Vale 2-0. So those were the Carabao Cup games during the week. And as a result of that, the draw is Arsenal versus Brighton should be a good one. All EPL clash. Grimsby versus Brentford. Brentford supposed to take that, but anything happens in these sort of cup competitions. Swansea versus Man City should be a Man City win there. Newcastle versus Spurs, really, really good clash here based on how these two teams performing so far this season. Wrexham versus Cardiff. So Wrexham in Championship versus Cardiff from League One. Liverpool versus Palace. So big one there. Liverpool Palace, they played some nail biting games recently. Charity Shield being one. Wolves versus Chelsea. Alex, see what you can do against Wolves there, or if Wolves going to upset Chelsea. And Wickham versus Fulham should be, Wickham from League One versus Fulham should be a Fulham win there. We also had in the midweek games, we had on Tuesday, we had Real Madrid 4-1 over Levante, right? So big win there for Real Madrid. Um, Basically, they on top of the table, 2 points over Barca, and looking forward to let's see this weekend's games. Right, so this weekend in the English Premier League, Brentford versus Man U. Brentford hosting Man U. Will Brentford be able to get back into some winning form there, or will Man U go 2-2? First time ever under Amarin. Let's see. Chelsea hosting Brighton. What are your predictions there? Well, Brentford, Man U. I'm hoping for a Brentford win. Chelsea, Brighton. Could go with that draw here. Alex, I know you're all hoping to win this one. Palace hosting Liverpool. I know this will be a big one. Hard clash when you're going away to Palace. So hopefully Liverpool wins. Going with a Liverpool win here. Leeds versus Bournemouth. How to call this? Calling this a draw. I don't know. Oh, this is a really interesting one at this point. Bournemouth doing really well though, so Bournemouth supposed to have the edge to go in there. Man City versus Burnley. Man City looking good recently. Burnley with that midweek loss will be looking to rebound. So most people have Man City winning this. Sorry, Forest hosting Sunderland. Big one at the bottom of the table there. Going with that draw there. And Spurs versus Wolves. Whoa, Spurs versus Wolves. So Spurs have started off the season really well, and Wolves with a nice little win. So should be interesting there. Also on the Saturday, well, that was EPL on the Saturday in Spain. we have Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, the Madrid derby. So looking forward to that as well. Obviously, Ala Madrid there. Always hard against Atletico, especially playing Atletico at home. And in Serie A, Juve versus Atalanta, really, really hard, interesting game there as well. Hoping Juve can take it and maintain their lead at the top. And moving on to Sunday, we have in the English Premier League, Aston Villa was in Fulham. Aston Villa really needs to get something on the board. Fulham will be going looking to get full points against Aston Villa. So it should be a Fulham win there. I'm really hoping Arsenal kind of gets back into it and they could probably nick a draw or no, even get a season started and get a win there. And a big one, Newcastle versus Arsenal. Always a hard trip out for Arsenal at Newcastle. Obviously, I'll be hoping for a Newcastle win. So interesting. Sorry there, Neil. Newcastle. Arsenal. And yeah, Serie A on the Sunday. Uh, Milan versus Napoli. Big, big one here. So how do you have this one going? Most people have Napoli win there, so will be interesting there to see that. And in Spain on the Sunday will be Barca versus Real Sociedad. Should be a Barca win. So let's see how that one develops as well. And yeah, let me know which team you support. What do you think about upcoming games? Your predictions? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And we appreciate each and every one of you on the channel and help us on the road to 200 subs. So much thanks. Take care, guys. GSP Talk Sports.